verse 68. Artishman architah kumbha vishuddhatma vishodhanah aniruddho pratiratah pradyumno mitavikramah. Archishman architah kumbha vishuddhatma vishodhanah aniruddhah apratirataha pradyumnah amitavikramaha. Archishman, resplendent, the effulgent, as pure consciousness, Mahavishnu is the source of all light. There, neither the sun, nor the moon, nor the stars, nor the lightning has any effulgence. How then can this firelight illuminate? By its light alone, all else in the world is illumined. Kathopanishad. So, similar mention is made in Bhagavad Gita, which has this declaration, verse 13, verse 18 of chapter 13. Jyotisham apita jyotihi tamasah param uchyate ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितम्. Jyotisham apita jyotihi. The Supreme Self is the light even of all lights. Light that is said to be beyond darkness. Tamasaha param uchyate. Beyond all darkness. That supreme light. Now, knowledge, that which is to be known, and gnanagamyam, gnayam is the knowledge, that which is to be known. Gnanagamyam is goal of knowledge. All this is seated in the hearts of all. Hrudi sarvashtitam. It is situated in the hearts of everybody. Jyotisham apita jyotihi tamasaka paramuchyate gneyam gnanagamyam gnanam gneyam gnanagamyam hrudi sarvasya vishtitam. Now, the same thing is mentioned in chapter 11, verse 30, but this in a different context. In seeing the Virat Rupa, Arjuna is perplexed, literally scared, terror stricken. Now he is telling he is not able to understand what is happening. He exclaims in a sort of horror, swallowing people from all sides. With flaming mouths, you are licking. Your fierce rays are filling the whole brilliance and burning. Oh, great form! I would like to know who you are. This is what Arjuna tells the Virat Rupa, that is Sri Krishna. Elihyase grasamanaha samantat lokan samagran vadanaihi jvalabdihi tejobhirapurya jagat samagram, filling the whole world with your brightness. Pasaha tavograha pratapanti Vishnu. You are brilliant, but you are scaring. Your fierce rays. Tava ugraha bhasaha. Pratapanti Vishnu. It is burning. Oh Vishnu, I am scared. Is what Arjuna says. But that apart, basically this verse brings out the supreme effulgence, resplendence of the supreme being. Being such a powerful and effulgent being, naturally he is worshipped even by the gods. Architaha. Even the gods whom we worship, they themselves worship the supreme being. One who is constantly worshipped not only by devotees but even by Brahma the creator and Shiva the destroyer. They are worshipping Mahavishnu the preserver. Actually, all these three are three different facet aspects of one supreme indivisible reality, that is the supreme Brahman, the supreme consciousness. Hence, this term worship has been used for Lord Vishnu in his aspect of sustenance of the universe. He is able to protect everyone because he is like an all encompassing pot. Kumbha. Kumbha is pot. He is like an all-encompassing pot, entire universe within him. So next name is Kumbha, pot, all encompassing. The Lord, the self is called the pot because just as things are contained within a pot, so also the whole universe is contained within him. It is resting within him. In a way, he is a container, he is a sustainer. Everything and every activity, every happening is happening within him alone. Although the entire universe made up of gunas is within him, he himself is uncontaminated and pure. Vishuddha Atma, Vishuddhatma, pure Atman, one who has the purest soul. When the jiva is cleansed of all passions and thought agitations, in that uncontaminated state of purity, the self is realized. Then the Jivatma becomes synonymous, becomes one with the Paramatma. This, what we call the small I, the small self, merges into the big self. Small I merges into capital I. The Lord, the self, is called the pure Atman, pure Atman being, because he is completely bereft, completely free of all equipments and their passions. He is free from all disturbances arising from desire because he does not have any desire. He is desireless. He is griefless. He is gunatitaha. He is beyond the three gunas. So he is worshipped as Trigunatitaha. Trigunaatitaha. Trigunaatitaha. One who transcends all the vasanas that generates the three gunas which constitute together what we call the phenomenon of Maya. Maya is also arising from the Supreme Being. Maya is an aspect. Maya is under his control. Maya cannot control him. He is not under the spell of Maya. We human beings are under the spell of Maya because of which we are not able to understand. We are not able to appreciate that we are not different from the Supreme Being. Pure Atman is also the purifying agent for all the beings. Shodhanaha. Vishodhana is the next name, the great purifier, the one meditating upon whom all vasanas will get exhausted. If we are able to meditate upon the Supreme Being with total concentration and total faith, no distraction whatsoever, when we are able to do this, then all our vasanas get exhausted. Once vasana gets exhausted, desires will vanish. When desires will vanish, no karma. No karma means no karma phala. That means no need to be born again in this mortal world. That is liberation. Because of this, we become free from all its accustomed existing agitations. The Supreme Being is a very source of purity, who lends purity even to the sacred places, what we call a tirthasthana. Tirthasthana becomes tirtha only because of his presence and grace. By remembering him, the human heart becomes cleansed of all its sins, fully swept of all consequent feelings of restlessness. The restlessness, worries, tension arise out of unfulfilled desires, and desire itself is because of vasanas. Once we are able to get out that, there is absolutely no issue, no problem. Namasmaranam Kalimalharanam. పాపవిదూరం భవహరణం పతితోద్ధారణం పావనస్మరణం కలుష విదూరం కారుణ్యరూపం భక్తోద్ధారం భవభయభంజనం నిత్యానందం నిర్మల sundaram. It's a beautiful kirtana. Of course, I can't sing, but a person who is able to sing this kirtana is very, very pleasant and melodious. Very nice. The Supreme Being is extremely powerful. He is unopposable. Nobody can dare oppose him. Aniruddha, unopposable. There are four manifestations called Vyuhas of Mahavishnu, namely Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. These we can call as four manifestations or four aspects of the Supreme Being. Of these four, Aniruddha, this is a name, indicates the Aniruddha manifestation. Aniruddha means one who is invincible by any of his enemies. He is being so powerful, really speaking, he has no enemies at all. That means there is no person left who can challenge him. No person thinks he is an enemy and he can challenge him. No. So he is apratirataha. Nobody to challenge him or without enemies. One who is never challenged by enemies or one who has no enemies capable of even threatening him. That is Mahavishnu. Sri Narayana really has no enemies. In his loving presence, they are vanquished. He wins over everybody with his love and affection. Even enemy turns into his devotee. Mahavishnu has unlimited wealth to bestow on seekers who approach him sincerely. He is called Pradyumnaha. Pradyumnaha means extremely rich, very rich. After all, he is the lord of Lakshmipati. Mahalakshmi is his consort. So you can imagine there is no question of any limit being put on his prosperity, wealth, and richness. In his benevolence, he distributes, he freely shares the riches and the mighty glory with all his devotees. Pradyumna also refers to the third of his four manifestations or vyuhas just mentioned in the previous verse. The way he has unlimited wealth, he also has unlimited, infinite prowess, powers, physical, mental, intellectual power he has. Amita Vikramha, limitless prowess, immeasurable power. The self, the supreme, is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. None can stand against the supreme. This name also immediately reminds us of his Vamana incarnation, in which he assumes the Virata Swarupa. Amiti Vikramaha means one who has unmeasurable steps. He exhibited in his Virata Swarupa, in his Vamana incarnation, with three steps, he conquered all the three worlds. So we'll say Om Amitavikramaya Namaha, and we can conclude this verse. Om Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.